Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Cancer Zappers. I'm Abba, and the point of this channel is to explain the science of all that goes on in treating cancer with radiation, especially painting a picture of some of our modern techniques starting with the basics. Today's episode is a bit different though. You see it from the title. I'm talking about my UV mask that my husband and I ordered last year and finally received a couple of months ago. The UV mask was crowdfunded and raised over $4 million. I'll post a link to the Indiegogo page in the video description below. I do want to make it clear that I am not in any way affiliated with Indiegogo or the UV mask project. I mean, unless after doing this video they decide to incentivize me or something. This is just me telling you about something I find really cool and useful, and just sharing my experience with the UV mask. I also got vaccinated a while back, but still find this invention to be quite neat and in line with keeping safe. You see, the UV mask doesn't zap cancer with radiation. At least that's not what the manufacturer claims at all.
Please note that this UV mask is not FDA approved, and the manufacturers do not claim that this mask will protect you from COVID-19, or that this mask is indeed antibacterial or antiviral.
But you can read between the lines and extrapolate that these masks are pretty powerful and useful, especially in this COVID season. Oh yeah, and about being careful, how about getting vaccinated? It greatly reduces your risk of contracting the virus. You may not be at high risk to develop serious symptoms, but those around you who can't get vaccinated, like young children, may get it from you because you didn't know you had it. Make sense? You could also potentially pass it on to people with weaker immune systems, and they can develop really bad reactions. But anyways, let's talk about the science behind killing germs with ultraviolet light. You've probably seen a picture like this before that shows the electromagnetic spectrum. On the left is low energy and long wavelength light, like radio waves and microwaves. And as we move to the right, the light gets more energetic and the wavelength gets shorter. The visible part of the spectrum is actually just a small portion of the spectrum. Now, just a bit more energetic than blue light is ultraviolet or UV light. As we go to even higher energies, we get to X-rays and gamma rays, which I usually talk about because in the field of radiation therapy, we primarily use high energy X-rays. High energy X-rays can penetrate deeper into the human body. UV light, on the other hand, gets only to the surface but can still damage superficial DNA, which can lead to skin cancer.
Radiation can potentially damage the DNA that's contained within a cell's nucleus. This is how skin cancer can develop when the skin is exposed to radiation. In a similar manner, when viruses and bacteria are exposed to the right energy, they too can become damaged and even destroyed.
So definitely don't take those UV tanning beds lightly. Just think of how powerful these masks are, and then ask yourself, are you a virus? My point, be careful folks. Practically, how this thing works is that the mask is equipped with filters that the user changes regularly. The filter on one side filters air breathed in, and the one on the other side filters the air that is breathed out. The mask also contains LED bulbs inside that emit UV rays, which make it possible to kill viruses and bacteria in the air. These lights here indicate that the UV light is on.
Here's a summary of the flow. First, we have a filter for the incoming air. The filtered air is then sent through what the manufacturers call the sterile vortex, where it is irradiated with UV light. The air is purified in real time as you breathe, and as you breathe out, leaves through the second filter.
So how about the look and wear of the mask? We ordered two different colors, gray and black, in two different sizes. You have the option of the silicone or Velcro straps. I wore mine not too long ago at an outdoor celebration where everyone was masked. I only got stares and questions from the kids. The adults were courteous and didn't compare me to Darth Vader or anything, but we all know what they were thinking. I thought it was pretty hard to breathe in while doing stuff and being busy, but while sitting down it wasn't too hard. It is a pretty snug fit, and you know pretty immediately that the only air you're getting in is filtered. So to turn on the UV light, you press this button.
It does produce a low buzzing noise if you can hear it. You can change it to another level to make it easier to breathe. It also comes with a charger. Mine lasted for about 4 hours with the LED bulb on.
How are you? My name is Abba. Hello, how are you? My name is Abba. Good news for glasses wearers, they didn't forget my husband's glasses. All in all, this is something that can be useful for those sensitive to air pollution, people trying to find even more measures against this nasty virus, or if in the future another respiratory virus comes along and there are no vaccines like we have for COVID-19.